thank you for joining me. This is a workout that's mostly focused on lower body, quadriceps, hamstrings, lateral leg muscles, shoulders, and core. But it is a total body workout. So you're gonna need a wide variety of weights. You're also gonna need a yoga mat because we will be doing core work at the beginning and a little mountain climber at the end. In between, you're going to need a variety of hand weights for lower body as well as for rows, both in a gorilla row form, which is knees bent, weights on the ground, and in an upright row, so weight through the center. I will give you a modification for the gorilla row if you're already afraid of it because of lower back issues. Don't worry, we have an option. So we're gonna start on the ground with our warm-up. Okay, so bring your hands under your shoulders, flex your feet, and then flip your palms around so that your fingers face your knees. Push forward and back. You can bring the heel of your hand all the way off the ground, come up onto your fingertips, and then place your hand back down. Good. Here's 3, and 2, and 1. Excellent. And now flip your palms face up, elbows bent, and rock side to side here. Good. Okay. And now relax your feet. Walk your hands all the way out, coming into an extended puppy. Bring your chin or your forehead to the ground. And I'm going to have you rotate your hands open and close, open and close. You'll feel this movement way deep in your shoulders. One more. Great. And then bring your head down, walk your hands back towards your knees, and then come all the way up. Bring your right foot forward, hinge deep, or I should say lean deep into your right leg, and then pull out of it, lean and pull. If that feels good, you can pull all the way into a hamstring stretch, and then bend the knee. Good. Here's 2. And 1. Great. And then push back and let's switch. So leg forward, lean into it, and pull back. If it's too much to get the hamstring stretch though, you can just start with the lighter version. Go less deep into the hamstrings. Good. Here's 2. Here's 1. Great. And then release. Come on back. Now, we're going to take the first leg out again. Flatten the foot on the ground, out to the side, and go into abductor. So send your hips forward, pull back, forward, and back. I love this after I've been seated or standing in a straight line all day. Good. And now come to the center. Bring both your knees in. Same arm as the leg that was just out to the side. Comes up, and then we thread the needle. Good. 3 more. And 2. 1 more. Great. And now switch, opposite foot out to the side. Push back to your heel, come forward. Push to your heel, come forward. Good. Here's 3, 2, 1. Yep. Okay, same thing. Thread the needle, opposite arm. Lift it up, bring it through. Maybe tapping the side of your head to the ground. Here's 3, and 2. 1 more. And come on through center. Excellent. we're gonna interlace our hands behind our back, bring palms away, stretch your chest, draw a circle with your head, and then switch directions. Good, and release. Okay, so let's start with some core work. You will need space side to side on your mat here because we're doing a side to side legs ab exercise. If you'd like to bring a weight here to put in between your legs, you can. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that though. You'd need to use a dumbbell. So we can do the first one without and then I'll explain. So bend your knees, knees over hips, feet flexed. Head down, we're gonna bring our knees side to side. Go for it. 30 seconds here. Keep those knees as lined up as possible. So this is for our obliques, but it's also a really nice kind of warm up back stretch. The knees and toes should be glued together at a 90-degree angle. Good, 10 more seconds. Keep your shoulders as close to the ground as possible. Good, and release. Next exercise, we flip over for push-ups, okay? So we start in 5 seconds. This is a 30-10 interval. Ready, go. You can do that first round on your knees. I'm gonna do that, just kind of treat it like a warm-up. We have 4 rounds of these 2 exercises, so it's not a bad idea to warm up at first, so you can really go for that progressive overload. Chest goes between your hands. Good. 10 seconds. We have 5, 2, and rest. Okay, coming back. Now, if you have a dumbbell, you can place the dumbbell in between your knees and cross your feet. Otherwise, just stick with me. Here you go. Actually, you can make it more intense by straightening your legs. That is another option. I don't have space. Dang it, I don't have the equipment. I don't have the space. You guys should tip me so I can afford more equipment at least. There's a link to buy me a coffee in the description below. If you like this class, you can tip me for the class. Help me buy a new set of dumbbells. 5 seconds. Good, and release. Okay, come on up. We flip over to those push-ups. I'm gonna do this round on my feet. Ready, go. Starting to get warm now. Chest just goes as low to the ground as you can get it with your back staying straight. We don't want to sacrifice the back for the depth, right? Both those things can be true. You can get your chest down and keep your back up. 5 seconds. And rest. Okay, round 3 of 4. Whew, hopefully getting warm now. 5 seconds. I'll show you another variation here. It's at a low diagonal. Go. So the feet go down, kind of like a shape of a tent, or a letter V upside down, or a frowny face. Some people love this version a little bit more. It does get more into those external obliques. Inhale, center. Exhale, down. And release. Okay. Push-ups. You can also do push-ups on a chair as a progression. If you do them on your knees, just try them on a chair this time. Go. That's with your hands on the chair. If you have elbow irritation, try to either widen your grip or shorten your grip. You might find that helps. 15 seconds. 5. Rest. Okay, one more set. Take the variation with those legs that you'd like. Ready, go. I'm gonna do the low diagonal version. These do not have to be fast. Use muscle, not momentum. 15 seconds. and rest. Okay, final round of push-ups. Most challenging version you have. 5 seconds. Ready, go. Extra challenge could be fast down, slow to the top. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Woo. Okay, I'm hotter now. Hope you are too. We are moving on. So, our next set of exercises we'll also do in superset form, but we're just gonna do 3 rounds of it. We have 2 exercises. So first is a gorilla row, and next is a front lunge. Ideally, you'll walk in if you have space. So that gorilla row, you're gonna want something that's like a kettlebell shape, or you could turn your dumbbell upright. Your feet are slightly wider than a squat stance, and your arms are on the insides of your legs. Your back is parallel to the ground, your abs are engaged, of course. We pull a weight toward our rib, a weight toward our rib. If that hurts your back, just do grounded rows instead. So you're on your knees. If you have dumbbells, this is a little bit better. You pull toward that hip, pull toward the hip. Just the kettlebell makes it kind of a weird grip. After that, we've got a front walk lunge, so you can rack your weights at your shoulders if you'd prefer, or even rest them on your shoulders. You could also grab a barbell. You'll step, pull back, step, pull back. Or if you have the space, you'll actually walk around your space, always facing forward. I would prefer that, it's more functional. Okay, so we're gonna start in 15 seconds, just to make it easy on me for the clock. Good, maybe do a little boxer shuffle. Okay, squeaky board. We'll start with those gorilla rows in 5 seconds. It's a 45-second interval, so longer interval. Go. And we've got 3 times through these 2 exercises. So think about how you can progressively overload. So how you can add intensity in each set. That could be resistance, but that could also be speed. When the elbow comes up, keep your chest and your back completely flat. 15 seconds. Make sure your butt and your shoulders are at the same height here. 5. And rest. Okay, forward lunges, whatever rack you'd like. I prefer to have my dumbbells on my shoulders here. You can also just hang your weights by your sides if you prefer. Good, ready, go. I'm gonna do weights by my sides this first round because I think it's a little bit easier. And again, progressive overload doesn't just have to be the weights you use. It can also be other ways of challenging yourself, like adding more stimulus for your core, which would be, for me, the weights higher up. $15 seconds. 5. And rest. Okay, so round 2. Let me see if I can go a bit heavier. This is a huge jump up. So if my form goes, I'm gonna have to drop down the weights again. Ready, go. Always try to start with your weaker side or weaker arm. Back is completely long, strong, and flat. No rocking in your feet here. The thing about a gorilla row is you can go pretty heavy since you rest the weights on the ground. 5 seconds. Whew, rest. Okay, we are going to those front lunges. I'm gonna test my theory of difficulty here. Clean them, see if that makes it more difficult. 5 seconds. Go. Look forward here, eyes on the horizon. Great. I do like this static version where we don't walk because I like the pushing back, but a lot of people tend to like arch their spine, so they'll like use their hips to push backward. That's not great. You want to keep it in the quads. Rest. Okay, one more round. This is that chance to add the most resistance you can find. 5 seconds. Go. In the gorilla row, make sure that your hands always come under your shoulders. Don't let those weights sneak back in between your feet. You want to keep your spine neutral and long. Rest. Ooh, I'm proud of myself. That was heavier than I expected to go. I'm not gonna lunge with those though. This lunge weight's feeling good for me. 5 seconds. We're off. If you do have kettlebells like me, you can see this very handy hold here. It's kind of a traditional kettlebell clean position where the kettlebells are just resting on my shoulders and my biceps. It's a good one to learn if you have kettlebells at home. 15 seconds. 5. Whew. Rest. Woo, we are done. Good job. Okay. Let's take a little upper back stretch. Bring your palms together. Interlace your fingers. Your arms are crossed here. Tuck your chin. Pull your hands away from your upper back. Stretching that space. And then raise all the way up. Interlace your hands behind your back. Lift your chest. And release. Great. Okay, so now we have an upright row, which is deceptively difficult. One weight or two weights go up either to mid-chest or to your chin. The wrist to elbow to knuckle really needs to be a smooth line. Then we have a wide or a sumo squat. So one or two weights in between those legs. You come all the way down, all the way up. So we're working the same kind of movement pattern as that last set. Really going to hypertrophy today. Well, I shouldn't say going to it, but working on building muscle mass and muscle strength with repetitive motion. Ready? Go. High row. If you need to take a longer break, go ahead. I just kind of based that on what the clock told me. Good. So the weight goes directly up to the center, one or two hand weights. Just like before, we have 3 rounds of these 2 exercises. This is our final set in this format. After this, we'll have a little Mountain climber finish. Good, 10 seconds. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as your elbows rise. Good. And rest. Okay, let's go to that sumo squat. I'm actually doing more of a sumo deadlift because I'm putting my weights on the ground, but you don't have to bring the weights all the way to the ground. I'm just gonna let you choose what feels best. Ready, go. So if it's a squat version, you never bring the weights all the way down. Maybe I'll do that this time because it just keeps me, I don't know, working. This is pretty easy. So to add some intensity, I'll keep my weights off the ground. I'll never take that rest. Good. Knees are only 99% straight at the top. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. And rest. Okay, I'm gonna try to go heavier here. You'd be surprised, the high row, you can go pretty heavy. You got a lot of muscles active in this. Ready, go. Whew. And I can also go heavier, but go a little less high. So maybe I'll do that, priming my muscles for the final set, where I'll go biggest. Breathing throughout. Whew. 15 seconds. We have 5. Whew. Felt that. Okay. So I'm going to treat this more like a deadlift. Also, like your exact positioning is going to be different, just as kind of based on your body and the size of your weights. Ready, go. Now, make sure that your knees are never falling to the center. They're always directly over those ankles, directly in line with your toes. Dig your heels into the ground. Fifteen seconds. Ugh. 5. Rest. Woo! One more round here. How can you challenge yourself? Maybe the answer is just finish it. Great. Ready? Go. No, in strength training, slower is better. Find that control. Find the muscles you're looking to train. Here, it's our deltoids and our mid-back. We're also working our core, working biceps, working triceps, traps, rhomboids, all of it. 15 seconds. Oh, it's not easy. 5. Rest. Yeah, okay. So if this is easy for you, this sumo squat or sumo deadlift, wherever you're at, try to pulse it instead. Ready, go. So I'm just not gonna bring the weights all the way to the ground in this round, so it becomes more of a squat. And it doesn't give me any time to relax. We're not here to relax. This ain't yoga. Whew. 15 seconds. Ow. 5. Rest. Yes. Woo. Oh my goodness, come on up and give me some side to side twists here. Good job. Okay. So we are gonna come to our happy ending, if you will. We are gonna do 4 sets of 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off mountain climbers. So HIIT formatting. So I'll have you come down. If mountain climbers are not your favorite thing to do, I don't blame you. You can do them on a lift, like what I'm currently showing on my windowsill, or a chair or something like that. If it bothers your wrists, you can also come down to your forearms and do a slower or even faster mountain climber on your forearms, okay? So with that said, we're gonna get going here, okay? Let's start in 15 seconds. Give me some time. Good, you can wiggle it out here. I always feel bad when I start too fast, but it's tempting. Okay, 5 seconds, and then we start. Ready, go. So we have 4 sets here. You do not need to go too fast. However, we only are on 30 seconds. So we definitely are training shoulders, core, and quadriceps with this mountain climber. Very good news. 10 seconds. 5. Rest. If you'd like, come on back, take a little stretch. Good job. Start to think about, was that easy? Can I make it harder? 5 seconds. Ready, go. I'm still recovering from a sickness, so I'm not gonna challenge myself to my greatest today. I'm proud of myself for making it to class, so I'm just gonna stay in that zone. Halfway. 5. Rest. Whew. Good. Okay. We go again soon. 5 seconds. Round 3 of 4. Ready, go. Oh yeah. Who's feeling their quads? I am. Who's feeling their shoulders? I am. We're looking for fatigue. That's where the muscle build happens. 10 seconds. 5. Rest. Woo! 1 more round. You can do it. Just the one. 5 seconds. Ready, go! Make it to the end. And do it with some, I don't know, some riz, some swagger. Halfway. 5. Rest. Oh, I'm standing up, man. Woo! Circles with your arms. Okay. Now, let's take our stretch for those quads. So, let's come on down and make this real lazy. We'll also open up our shoulders a bit. So first thing, on your side, grab your top foot, heel to the glute, stretching quad. Whew. That was a good little taste of of a longer workout or just enough for today. You don't have to work out for a long time in order for it to be effective. And from here, let's open our shoulders. So lay your head on a pillow or something like that, or the ground. Hands together, slide your top hand forward, and then draw some lazy circles, helping to open up your shoulder. Do 2 in each direction. And then switch directions. Great. Okay, let's find a twist. Tuck your feet in towards your glutes. Lift your chest, and now lay your chest down on the ground. Open your arms to a cactus and look away from your knees. Rest your head on the ground. Good. Push on up. And now open your feet wide. Heels down, toes up. Remember which side you were just laying on. And lean forward. Keep your toes to the sky. Go as far as you can. Good, come on up. And let's switch to the other side. Pull your heel to the glute, rest your head on your hand, or your arm. This is a great example of a workout where at the end I feel more mentally tired, but my body feels way better. And that's you know, a tired body, a tired mind, but a better body and mind. That's what our goal is for our workouts. Good. And now let's relax the shoulders, so both hands forward. Rest your head, slide the top hand forward, and then begin your lazy circles. 2 in each direction. It's also a neck stretch. If you stop following your hand with your gaze when it crosses your mid-back. And switch the direction. Great. Okay. Push on up, find that twist. Lift your heart and then lower down. Open your arms, look away from your knees and chill. Good. And now both hands come onto your shoulders, sit on up. Great, find a comfortable seat. Okay, inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to your heart, give yourself a bow. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I am grateful to you for joining workouts like this as I myself am getting back from being sick. It's so nice to know that you're here with me. So, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.